I'm Dr. Rachel Grant. I am from Penticton, British Columbia, Canada. I went to undergrad at the University of Victoria on Vancouver Island. I chose optometry because I was really interested in healthcare. My mom was a nurse and my dad was also in medical area, and I just had a great experience doing some volunteer work with a local optometrist and really enjoyed getting to help people in that way. So I went to SCCO, so Southern California College of Optometry, which is now Marshall B. Ketchum. I did a residency in Arizona after optometry school. I did one in ocular disease primary care at Hohokam Memorial Hospital on the Gila River Reservation, and that's just outside of Phoenix. And then opportunity brought me further east to Memphis, and I've been here ever since. I love my job. I love working at the school. There is no place like it, and outside of Memphis, you can't replicate this. It is just something about everything coming together and creating a huge family. I don't have family here, but I feel supported. I love working with the students and new challenges, and I really wanted to make a difference, and I work with students on a daily basis. A ton of students, and so that just has kind of resounding impact throughout. So here in the fall, I teach first year students ocular anatomy and physiology, so learning about the eyeball, which is really cool. And then I am also a secondary instructor in the human anatomy and physiology course, as well as the lead lab instructor for the human anatomy class. Second year, I teach ocular pharmacology. So that's a fun one for the students to start getting in because they start to see patients right after that. And then in the summer, I am also a secondary in a couple of labs. The kind of neat thing with where I am in our curriculum is that I tell you about the eye and talk about the layers. And then I'm also in our dry eye clinic over at Crosstown at Focal Point. And so we focus on looking at the structures in the eyelid and looking at how that interacts and how that can impact somebody's quality of life. And so I teach them that, and then 3 years later, we're starting to talk a little bit more specifically, and so getting to kind of pull that knowledge together, and then also to be like, well, I told you this 3 years ago. So that's kind of the fun part, to see it come full circle. You can be one person and have a difference and make a difference, and then one person can go on to expand and make a difference for someone else, and just knowing that kind of ripple effect with it. I think that's the thing that I love the most with it, but also, like I said, it's a great community. When you hear people say it is a family, it really is.